Right, we're about to head out. We're going to go try and do some fishing. It's going to be the high tide. It's very flat today. But we're going to try and get out and then see if we can get to a couple of pots that are right out deep before the tide starts to run too hard. Otherwise we won't get them till much later. So we'll see how we get on anyway. Let's get going. Run for a few days. Right, we've managed to get to these pots. We've got one set to go, and then we won't better pull any more because the tide will just start ripping and all the bobs will start pulling down hard. These have been out here for 3 days because we just haven't been out. Not after that, we couldn't handle all the octopus we're getting. So we have to leave them for a few days. But it was windy as well, so it's not like it was very nice. Although it's cheered up now. Lobster. Wow. We actually got a lobster. 2 lobsters. There you go. We moved the pots. We've only got a 1 clawer, but if it's size, it'll be coming because we're not getting many lobsters these days. Oh, no, that's a bit there's one. Run in with a there's that one. I'll measure it afterwards. I'm just going to sort of pot it up there. Which direction is it pulling underneath or straight there? Might have it, I'm not sure. Get it on the winch. Woo! That was one stuck pot. Hope we got it. Possibly another lobster.
Yeah.
And no octopus. Yes. Right, let's get the gauge out. Have a look. It's like octopus in the brain now. Yeah, that's legal. Legal one. Yeah, legal. Another legal one. 2 legal ones, great. Right, get these bacons down and go and get the other set. Right, next set, we'll just, like I said, this will be the second set, then we're going to fish. Yeah, empty pot. Good feeling gone.
To be fair, you did say though that it could have landed high.
Yeah, that one, this one here, could have been a bad landing because I saw it when I dropped it, and it's the second part and it just goes where it goes after that, and there was a rock right up, so might have rolled down it. Has it or hasn't it?
I don't think so.
Right, get it off the window. Let it go, let it go down. Definitely gone. Get it on. Going through the water. Well, it's never a good idea to pull pots on the harder tides quite often, especially in really rough ground. They snag and then you've got the pout pulling. Anything in this one? It's amazing, all that rough ground and yet nothing at all after 3 days in either pots. Oh well, let's go fishing. Right, we are giving it a test. Reel's a bit sticky, it's been used for a few days, so it always does this. This is that pen. I don't think I'll buy a pen again. Not until I see a decent one. I mean, they work, but there was problems with them the first month on these, but it's the level wind. It sticks, but it was causing problems right from the beginning, and I got two different ones, well, similar to, very similar reels, and they both did it. So they're not like what they used to be, as they always say. Not like the old pens I had, they lasted for years and years with no trouble at all. These ones, have to hold him out without breaking the line or breaking the hook out. Rebecca's into a big fish by the looks of it. This could be a gigantic pollack. They are big along here sometimes. This is the first fish in about half an hour.
Not in the boat yet.
I know, but it's the excitement of watching you bring the fish up. I'm going to get the net out. I have had double figure pollack out here before, so a long time ago.
No pressure then.
Long time ago. You might have a couple on there. If you want it. Let's get close to the action. Right, there's the shot duck, the leader. You know what? I'm going to put you in there because I want both hands free for this. It's two fish. I'll try to come in under the bottom one first. The top one looks fairly well hooked. Got them both. That's what we like to see.
Look at that. Skill. Nice.
That's why it's so heavy.
Yeah.
You got a couple of 4 or 5 pounders on there at the same time.
Beauties.
Look at that. Yeah, that's the secret. Orange ones.
That's my orange.
Orange cable flex or whatever you call it.
Yes, care of a certain lawn mowing company.
Oh, does it end in Mo?
It's
It's Moslers. That's what we'll call them, Moslers. Yeah. Lovely. Is that one? Is that just hooked in the tongue bit? Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah,
look
literally hanging in by the skin there.
Let me just make that a bit clearer.
It's
See,
gone.
look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. That's how easy that would have gone.
If you try to lift it.
That one is hooked.
That one's hooked well, yeah.
Hooked well, yeah.
Yeah, if you tried popping that one out, it would have probably popped off. Right. Do you want to hold them two up?
I don't know if I can. Phew.
Look at that. Barely hold on to them. Absolute crackers. That's got to be, I'd say that's near 5, and that one's probably 4. Absolute belters. That's what we like to see. Right, let's keep going.
Yep.
Sandeel, there's the important fish right there. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. You don't want to be looking at them big pollock there, you want to look at those. Look. Bait. You can keep them live actually. Get somebody to keep them. Bream area, Chuck. I'm going to change my gear back to something else. I can't stay on the bottom here. We'll try that run again through the rough water. You know what? That might have been a bite.
Yeah.
Lost my sandeel. So I had to took my sandeel. Rebecca's in something, although we've got the sun in her eyes at the moment. You need a net for it.
Well, I think it's better to have it on standby, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if you're dealing with a mackerel or with a pollack. I can see it, it's a pollack. Another nice one. Not quite as big as your other ones, but still a nice fish.
Certainly a nice fish.
Yeah, lovely. Rebecca's into another fish. There's the grin. We'll check the grin out. Get that out of the way first. Oh, we're going to need that. We're going to need that, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yeah, because he was trying to get into the bottom, that's why. There we go. Another nice one. Probably a 4-pounder again. Very nice. Excellent. Another lovely big fish. Troy's not jealous at all.
Not at all, no. No.
Troy had 2 sandeels. Right.
I know which I'd rather have.
Let's get going again because we're getting pushed back so quickly with the tide. It's hooked into a fish. I got one!
Got one!
I got one!
Yeah.
Worth coming in here though. So I got a nice one. Nice golden one. This is the, you get that with the, when they're near the rocks and the weed. You get a lovely golden pollack. Look at that. Nice. Not as big as Rebecca's, I know, you're all saying it. But nah, it's still a nice fish. I'm happy with that because this is the first one I've caught this morning. I only caught a sandeel and a baby pollack earlier, so there you go. Nice. Oh, missed it. There it is. Yeah, that's a mackerel. That's definitely a mackerel. And 2. Or 3.
Makes up for them.
Yay, got some mackerel. That's one thing I haven't caught today so far, but we have now. Oh. More nice mackerel. We're done with the fishing for now with the rods, so we're going to go and do the pots. See if we got any spider crabs or lobsters. Hopefully we've got a few nice spiders, that's what I'm hoping for. A couple of biggies. There we go.
There we are, some lovely spiders. Super job.
One. We've got some real big ones in there.
Green ones, aren't they? The best, isn't it, that one?
Yep.
Nice.
There you go. Nice big crab. Get rid of the wrong bait, I'm just going fresh. And a pot of lobsters. Lovely. You'll have at least one, maybe? I don't know, actually, they might all be under, but we'll find out.
One's under, I know. Smallest.
That's the small one, yeah, just chuck him over that one. Looks size, yep, that's size. I'll take it.
Yep.
That's one size one.
Still got close as well.
Right, let me take it. We'll check it again in a minute. We always check them twice anyway. Always check the lobsters before we band them, so we'll double check that one. I'll put him over there for now. Right, let's get these baits and get them straight back down. On to the next. Good crowd in these pots. Maybe the octopus will move because there's too many spider crabs coming. Rebecca's battling this crab. It's such a big crab, and this is a smaller neck pot. There's a technique to get all the legs bunched up and the claw out at the same time, then you can get him out. Yeah, wait, that claw's got to go down. If he hooks on the edge, you can snap the claw. Oh, there we go, you got him. You got him out, that's it. Perfect. That's a heck of a crab to get in that little neck, eh?
It is, nice.
Yeah.
Add to the pile.
Because when you see, this is a normal neck on this part, and this one is a smaller size one. More for lobster. You knew it had to happen eventually. Octopus! What's Rebecca going to have in her pot? That pot used to be good for lobster, that one. It's good for spider today. Look at those beauties.
Look at that one. Whoa. Look at that one.
How's it go? Wow!
One.
Yeah.
I think that's the smallest.
now for the whoa one. Yeah, for the upside down flip, always a good way on a big one. Get that claw up. That's it. Perfect. Look at that.
Look at that beast.
The claws on it though, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, they're humongous.
Beauty. Absolute beauty.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Packed. Absolutely packed that'll be.
Yeah. I'm not going to set Toby.
You just did.
Look. Tucked away.
Yeah. Now this is where this edge is where we get hit hard with octopus, so we'll see. It's been a few days, like I say, a lot of them will have left the pot. We hope, anyway. Is that something sticking out the side? Hopefully it's a lobster claw. Oh, no, got it. Oh, there's crabs in this one. Small lobster.
Yeah.
And a nice big crab.
Is that a 4?
Definitely a 4 one. Mind you, it's missing a claw, so
Oh.
there it is. It's only got one claw, but we'll take that one anyway. Look at that one. That really is yellow.
Yeah.
We won't bother with yellow ones. That one's just under. Just. And a couple of spiders now. The spider's really coming in now, eh? Oh, I think we've got one of them. Looks like broken shell in there as well. Yeah. Spider. Trouble with the trap, they go around the trap and they hook onto the trap. That is probably one of the biggest today, that one. Look at the size of it though.
Yeah. Yeah, look at
Well,
the
yeah, trouble getting that one out. Yeah. Absolute belter that.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
He's certainly marched in.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That weather's certainly changed, considering it's supposed to, again, once again they gave sun all day. It started off well, now the wind's come up and it's getting really cloudy. There he is. Is that alright guys? How's it going? Just hanging.
Just hanging.
That was alright.
Even be bigger than the ones we had before, looking at the claws.
Look at them, they're all big.
Yeah.
It's just that one makes them all look smaller.
Yeah.
There's another big on this side.
Right.
This is our spider crab pot, you might notice, because it's full of spider crab. For some reason they always go in this one. That one can be thrown out there, isn't it? There's a small one.
Oh, there's a small one.
Yes,
Just a small one.
that's still legal. Chuck him over. Another good one.
Well, just a while before we were saying maybe they're going to miss the island altogether, aren't we?
Yeah. Throw it back. It's barnacly, he's got one claw. We don't need it.
I'll leave you to look him off.
Yeah, he's let go. There you go.
One claw, but that would go with the other one.
Yeah, chuck it in there. Right, and the real big one. The giant of giants. I'd be tempted to flip that one. Get that one out of the way.
You watch it just come straight out.
No, it won't. Get that one.
Not that one.
Get that one out. Yeah, done it.
No, not that one.
Try this way, but I prefer to go the other way.
It's just about getting those legs wrapped in.
There we go.
Look at that.
Bag of bones. Yeah, we got one dead one, which could have been an octopus, or it could have been that lobster. So that's a shame. Octopus might have gone in. Looking at the neck, looks like an octopus might have gone. It was a big one too.
Yeah, that was a not bad size.
See its claw there, look. Yeah, that was the crusher off of it.
I wonder if that's an octopus. That's classic octopus,
Yeah.
isn't it? That
Yeah, it's taken the meat out, it's opened it. Yeah, the holes in it. Octopus. So the octopus killed that one. And then the other one, probably the octopus left. And then this one went in for the last bit of rotten bait that was in there, because the octopus wouldn't have probably come back for that. So, plus he was fed. There you go. Yeah, look at the tail there. Damaged tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do catch sometimes. Pretty good. We only had 3 octopus, which is a good thing, although like I said, we haven't checked the pots today, so they've probably been in and out. You saw one with the dead lobster in it. We ended up with 5 lobsters. That was brilliant. And well, a bunch of spiders, I'll show you. Rebecca's just taking the fish out of the box and they're all on the floor there under that cover. So that was the pollack we had and the mackerel, which are all being placed in the box again. And we've got the lobsters in there that we had, and spiders. Now we've got, well, there's 6 in there, and there's a handful down there as well. And that's what we're taking in. We stored a couple as well, so always keep a few spares. So all in all, I'm really pleased with today. After the last few trips where it's been terrible, it turned out really quite well, I thought.
Yeah. Well, look at the diversity.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, not too much of one. Well, maybe the spiders, but a little bit of everything. It's the way to do it.